you need to stop idealizing these influencers, right? Whether it's these fitness influencers or the self-improvement influencers or the business influencers or whatever it is, any field that you look at, all right, whether it's tech or it's sales or whatever it is, right? Now, I get when you were in a bad spot, you used to idolize them because you wanted to pick up the characteristics and behavior that they possessed in order for you to get more like them and get more successful and all of that stuff. And that is a really good thing. I also did that, right? And to some extent, I still do that now. But the thing is, when you go through that phase when you idolize them and you try to become like them and you try to sound like them and all of that stuff, you get to a point where you realize that actually this is not really who I am, and this is not what really a type of person I can be. And if you realize that the type of person that you're becoming isn't you, and it's hindering your growth, it's hindering your potential, because it's obviously not you, right? So after that, you take the good from whatever they have, like whoever you idealize, all right, you take the good from them and you put it in your personality, and then you continue on, right? And you discover yourself more and all of that stuff. This is a video that is mostly important for people who have been idealizing or who are been doing the mistake that I've been doing, where each time you go, you idolize this person and you idolize the next person and the next person. And sure, I used to idolize Hamza, still like him to some extent. Then I really idolized John Mark Stevenson. I really love him. Alright, his videos are amazing and all of that stuff. But then now I've gotten to a point where I take the good from all of them, especially John Mark Stevenson. He's absolutely amazing. But then I also mix it with my personality and with my characteristics, right? Because that is how you really become who you are and the best version of yourself. Because I remember even when I used to do these videos, if you go and look back at some of my previous videos, I used to somewhat copy John Mark Stevenson, right? I used to copy some of the way he used to speak, the way he used to put his videos, the way he used to be so real and raw, because that's what I wanted to be, right? Real and raw and honest. But at the same time, I started copying some of the stuff that wasn't just me, like the aggression that he talked with. I wanted the conviction that he had in his voice, in my voice too, but bit of the aggression was a little bit too much for me. And so I would copy it, and then I would look back at it and be like, oh, this is great, I sound like him, yay. But then now I realize that that's not really me. So it's okay for you to idolize a person for a specific time limit, because out of like 10 things that you copy from them, at least 6 or 7 of them would be stuff that is good, and the rest others would be like stuff that is not good for you. And the thing is, even the 6 or 7 behaviors behavior that you will copy from them, you will modify them in the way that you are, right? I know it might sound like I'm spitting some voodoo magic, but it's a video that is pretty important for me, because I have a habit of idolizing people in every sphere that I go to. So like, let's take you took the confidence. Like in my case, I took a lot of the confidence from John Mark Stevenson and the way he used to talk in his videos. That is working absolutely great. But then after a while, you realize that the confidence is really good, but you need to kind of add your own elements to it, add your own personality to it. So that's what I mean when I say don't idolize a person for too long. Initially, it's really good. It's kind of like destructing yourself and then constructing yourself back type of a logic, which is fine. But then don't become one of these puppets, right? Where you just watch their videos and you're so emotionally attached to them that you're not really doing what they're telling you to do, and you're just watching videos, right? And you're not doing anything, because then you're like the worst type of fan, if I can even call you a fan, right? So that's why idolizing people at first is okay, but then over a long period of time, it's really harmful and really bad, because you won't even feel like yourself and you won't even be happy. So take the good from the people you idolize and remove the bad, or if not even the bad, what doesn't describe you, and just move on with it, right? So yeah, that's really it. Because one of my close friends, told me that one of the biggest mistakes I do is I idolize people and I try to be like them, and then in pursuit of being like them, which initially is perfectly fine, but then I kind of like, it just sucks because it isn't me, just pretending to be someone else. And a little bit of pretending is fine, it's fun, it's good, because you learn the good and bad aspects of it. But then over a long period of time, it's not nice. That's why be comfortable in your own skin and live life the way you want to live. All right. Next video is going to be like why you should say no more often and all of that stuff, because now I want to get into that sphere. But still, anyways, take care, be happy, and just be yourself. Bye.